Yes, that was me, moments in racing the owner of UGG. And well, today, me and a few amazing creators will be meeting him. And I'm just one of those few creators. And well, today, we'll be talking about a brand new map, a completely new world, a new theme of dinosaur, and much more. So if you want to see that, make sure to stick till the end of the video, so you don't miss out what's coming to UGG in the future. But right before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm giving one person that likes and subscribes off this video to win a free Triceratops. So if you want to win, make sure to like and subscribe and comment on this video. Also, if you're going to buy the brand new bundles, make sure to use code MEX, because this supports me and really helps me out. MEX. As you can tell by the title of this video, I need some training. So cue the montage. What am I doing? Yes! Okay, I think I'm ready. My game crashed. Alright, let's rejoin. What am I doing? Okay, so now we are in the code. We have Tara here. We have Madominate here. We have Dumbo. We have Maggots. We have me, of course. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. We have me. We have Virtual Bastion, Glitchy's mum, and Glitchy. And how this works, we each get 10 minutes talking with Madominate, and what we get to talk about is leaks, we get to ask him questions, and we get to record videos with him. So let's get straight into the first person. Up first, we have Dumbo.
Goal for UGG in the future.
Yeah, so the biggest goal will be that next phase, and that's really meant to be for people who've been playing the game for like 3 to 6 months, that have really done all the maps. You know, we're obviously going to keep adding maps and keep expanding UGGtopia as it currently is, but that new map and that new world is meant to be like where people can feel like they can play for like 6 months to like 2 years, because that progression is just going to be much more elaborate and intense. We just didn't want to add it to this map because we already feel like a new player coming in for the first time might feel a little bit overwhelmed with all the stuff in their hut and all the things that are happening up here. So we don't want to just keep adding and adding and adding here. So we want to take you to that other world and kind of leave this more like we'll have updates and rotations and new maps, but we're not going to like just keep adding and going crazy in this area so that people don't get overwhelmed, and so that if people like don't play UGG for say 6 months and come back, it's not a completely different map that they've never like. It still feels like home and familiar, but players that have been here know that they can.
A way to go to different planets.
Yes, planets. I don't know if we call them planets. Different places. Their plan right now is, if you've seen Ice Age 3, the Dawn of Dinosaurs. I didn't work on that one. I worked on Ice Age 4, but they kind of have like a whole hidden area that's underneath the Ice Age world, right? That's under the ground. We're kind of building that area as we speak. So that'll have a whole bunch of different stuff in it, different achievements, different maps entirely, different everything. And so a lot. We're finalizing everything there for that, and we'll have like a proper Q&A where I kind of reveal that whole plan. So that's the first thing. Long term, I mean, you heard I love like Terminator and Tron and these ideas of like, you know, robo stuff, and that would be fun to add to UGG. I don't know if right now, I think we have a long ways to go before we get there. That's probably 2 or 3 years out before we like go to other planets or have like an alien invasion that is a bunch of robots or whatever. We're trying to keep it grounded in like prehistoric times, and love the idea though.
Well done, Dumbo.
It's on you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about
everyone's
this.
went. Okay.
I've been stretching,
ready?
so I'm assuming that I got to do some dancing,
Yeah.
right?
Nah. Yeah, you're good.
I might not be able to record right now. I think I'm out of space. All right.
Okay. So, this first question got mixed reviews in the group chat.
Okay.
Can I have 1 billion nugs?
Great question. I would say yes, but then you'd immediately get banned by our automated system. So it's up to you. If you want to never play the game again for a billion nugs, you'd be the richest person.
Together. Favorite dinosaur?
Velociraptor. I just feel like
Nice.
as a kid, I like legitimately was scared of velociraptors. I love the idea of them being smarter, even though I don't know if that's true, and you know, kind of find you anywhere. I felt like a T-Rex. All I had to do was like get into a building and I'd be fine. or whatever. But with a Velociraptor, I felt like nowhere was safe, and so I just think they're cool. So I'd have to say them if I had to pick right now. But since working on UG, I don't know. There's been a lot that have come up that I've really liked. So there's some weird ones out there too that are kind of fun.
The dino evolution, how is that going to work? Is it going to be like the dinos you have now will turn into cooler looking dinos, or how's that
so
working?
the way that we're kind of thinking of this is obviously we have Dino Fusion. Obviously we have like leveling up of dinos and everything. This would be kind of like going to be like the number one. We might even make it so you can't trade those. Like if you have it, you have it, and that's it. You have to earn it.
The way I'm like kaijus.
Not quite, because they still need to be able to like not completely one-shot a Magmadon or whatever, but stats-wise, it will be the best type of dino. And we're not going to have a ton of them, and their stats will be, even better than like a Super Titan would be.
Okay. Those dinos,
Yeah,
we had... What is the next theme?
Yeah, good question. So we definitely have water-themed dinosaurs. In that other land that I was talking about earlier in the earlier video. So we are going to have a whole other area, and we're going to allow people to craft dinos. Those dinos are going to be, because of how it's going to work and being able to piece things together, it's actually going to be like fossilized dinos. So, but you'll be able to piece together these bones and stuff. So that's one I'm really excited about, and that's something we're working on at like literally right now. That's what we're working on. It won't be in game for quite a while, probably later this year. So don't quote me on that, but
could I possibly race you for some leaks? Like on foot? Yeah. Okay, okay, we should start over here, because we do need someone else to count down for us. Alright. Just count down from 3. Hold on. Let me get in position. Hold on. I'm ready. It's time. All my training comes down to this. If I lose, I will never forgive myself for the rest of my life. No! Let me know down in the comments.
Okay, so one leak for you is we have Cow Canyon and Pig Valley. We're gonna do kind of like a combination, like a limited time for the World Cup soccer games or football matches, and essentially it's gonna have Wilbur on one side and Betsy on the other, so the giant pig and the giant cow will be on each side acting like the goal, and in the middle will be hanging a giant one single apple, and it'll fall down in the middle, and basically you can like Rocket League soccer hit the apple and try and make it into the other opponent's goal. It'll just be kind of like for fun, similar to how we had PvP. No rules, no keeping score, so it'll all just be. But after Betsy or Wilbur has eaten, I think it's going to be 5 apples, 3 or 5 apples. Then they'll like throw up, and that'll be like 1 or whatever. 1.
Okay.
So,
what was the hardest thing that you found when you were trying to make UG?
hardest thing we did was figuring out the mounting system for the dinosaurs. We were trying to decide between whether or not you became the dinosaur, if you mounted in front of the dinosaur, on top of the dinosaur, on the back of the dinosaur, and then exactly how you got there, like whether you actually climbed up onto the dinosaur, and then got onto the saddle, or if you did what we do now, which is press A to mount. So ultimately went with this one just because we knew it was going to be such an integral part of the game that you would do so fast and want to be able to hop on and hop off. Whether it was the right move or not, I'm not sure, but that was actually harder to solve than you would have thought.
Yeah. I apologize to Maggots, Glitchy, and Glitchy's mum because I didn't fit them in this video, but that's only because my audio got glitched when I was recording this, so I apologize. But guys, make sure to go check their content out, as well as everyone mentioned in this video. I also just want to thank Madomina and Tara for giving me the opportunity. I'm very thankful. And finally, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.